heading to Big Bear. And I'm doing some route planning right now, just some last minute stuff. So we're going to be taking 1N09 today. Oh my god, this truck is obnoxious. Better. So we're going to be taking 1N09, which is City Creek West, the trailhead entrance off the 330 in Big Bear, and then taking that all the way over on the south side of the mountain, all the way to the 38. So let's take a look. So you can see here, we're right now at the Chevron off the 330. We're going to go up the 330 and enter right here. Take this all the way over. It's a pretty long trail, all the way over to Seven Oaks. That's the plan.
Ready to roll?
Yeah, let's roll.
Let's go.
You coming?
Yeah, I'm just setting track.
I think there's a spring right here. Like literally starts right here.
Lovely, nice little tire right in the middle of it.
Oh yeah.
That's cool.
I think it's, I mean, unless it's coming from up there.
Unless it's coming from under the road.
Right. Yeah, it's totally possible.
That's quite a bit of water.
But it is. It's a nice little pass right here.
Oh, water crossing already?
Yeah. Water crossing! Yeah. The one really cool thing about this trail that I really liked is how many times you cross the creek. Normally in Southern California, when you're on a trail that says creek, you don't expect to actually cross water. Especially this time of the year that we went, it's pretty unusual for us. And so when we started crossing water, I didn't hesitate to start to set up my camera and record us going through these water crossings because it's pretty unusual for us. So we're taking this trail from west to east, and we come across this creek called Bear Creek, and there's lots of really awesome dispersed spots here to camp at and enjoy the river. probably at least a half a dozen. And there's this really cool bridge here that I went over, and then we shortly after here turned off to go up Clark's Grade.
All right, so we started here off the 330, and we came in on 109 City Creek. Wheeled along here. It was nice, mostly fire road. By fire road, I mean kind of wider, but it was kind of cool that there were a lot of creeks and stuff in there. Let's see, right in here was that cool camp area that we saw right by the river.
With the bridge and the river.
Yeah, and so now we're right here at the fork between 1N64 and 1N09. So we're going to take 1N64 north up to 1N54, which is Clark's Grade.
Yeah. And then if you go this way, if you continue to the south, you can connect that with Seven Oaks, I think it's called.
Yeah, Seven Oaks right here.
Seven Oaks, and then that connects
to the 38.
To the exit 38. So
yeah.
Pretty easy trail. You could do that totally in a stock vehicle, a stock 4Runner, stock Tacoma, whatever.
Oh yeah, everything that we've done so far.
Yeah, super easy. So, all right, let's carry on.
Cool.
Yeah, like remember, like before we came down Black Bear, like in that kind of that the upper field that kept the town, that reminded me of. So there's the upper like anyway, the meadows, I guess.
Shortly after cutting off 1N09, we decided to pull over and have some lunch on this really cool ridge where it looked like people had dispersed camp before. We decided that the view was spectacular and we were both pretty hungry, so we whipped out some sandwiches, sat down together and looked out at this view, and we were so happy at this moment and realizing that it doesn't really get much better than this.
Nice and sunblocked.
Guess what our elevation is?
What is it?
4975.
Holy shit. 4975. You guessed 5,000 feet?
Yep.
Christian and I were trying to figure out what the elevation was here without looking at anything.
And Christian guessed 5,000 feet, and we're at 49.75. Good job, Christian. We are just finishing lunch. We're gonna roll up.
It seems good luck's finally on my side. She pulls the sheets off of me every night. Whispers my name, tells the sun to rise. Yeah, she brings me back to life. I got you, honey, and you got me. I got all I could ever need. It's like you walked out of my wildest dreams. Yeah, I got you, honey, and you got me.
Just got to the top of Clark's grade, and whoo! It was really actually quite easy. We tried to find some harder stuff on the trail. There were a couple offshoots, but they weren't too difficult. So ended up being fine though. What's up, dude?
Hey, so just finished Clark's grade.
Yeah,
It's pretty good.
it was fun.
Yeah.
Great views, nothing technical. Yeah.
Good views. A little bumpy. So now we're on 2N10. We're heading west, and we're gonna check out. We're gonna try to.
Like
check
28
out some,
and 29.
yeah, some
Yellow
Yellow
Posts.
Post sites, 20 and 29. See what they're like, and then maybe if we feel like it, venture up to Yellow Post 30.
Yep. Cool. Get after it.
Old oak tree, buzzing with song, just like the birds and the bees. Years from now, we'll come back and see that we were always meant to be. I got you, honey, and you got me. I got all I could ever need. I swear you walked out of my wildest dreams. Yeah, I got you, honey, and you got me.
All right, I made a mistake and went through a massive puddle a little too quickly, and we're looking at a air box that is full of water and trying to decide what best to do. Christian had the idea of pulling the spark plugs to see
Well-
if
Yeah. I mean, we don't know how much water it sucked in.
right.
It stalled the engine, but hopefully maybe it was a sensor that cut it. Who knows?
I'm thinking it's the sensor, because if you look in here, there's not a whole lot of water. Hard to see,
But
but there could be. Can we take this part off here and pull
Yeah.
this off?
yeah. Well, that might give us some more
let's
information.
try that.
Let's do that.
All right, so we took off this thing and it's full of water. Learn from my mistakes. Okay. Tempted to just start the motor, see what happens, but thinking,
last words.
right? Thinking things through first.
Yeah, I mean, there's water in there.